Okay, so today is kind of a sad day in the paranormal community. As many people already know, Dan Rivera has passed away. New England Society of Psychic Research had posted a very brief mention about it yesterday, but they also posted a more in-depth official statement for the media today. With heavy hearts, we share the sudden, heartbreaking loss of our dear friend and colleague, Dan Rivera. The New England Society of Psychic Research is devastated by his passing and are coming to terms with this profound loss. Dan was not only a vital part of our team for over a decade, but also deeply compassionate, loyal, and a dedicated friend. A U.S. Army veteran, Dan served both his country and the people around him. He worked closely with Lorraine Warren and remained by her side even as her health declined, always offering a steady hand and unwavering support. Dan was a constant presence with Lorraine and the New England Society of Psychic Research at local events, such as an evening with Annabelle, where his warmth and professionalism left lasting impressions. His integrity, creativity, and generosity defined him. Dan's passion for the paranormal was rooted in genuine desire to educate, help, and connect with others, whether through social media, conventions, or investigations with local families seeking understanding and peace. Dan's strong faith was his guiding light in life. He never wavered in his belief in God and often spoke about the spiritual side of the work that we do. We find comfort in knowing that he is now at peace and reunited with the loved ones who have gone before him. His caring nature and sense of purpose made deep impacts on everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. We understand that Dan's work inspired fascination, curiosity for many, but above all, he was a father, devoted husband, and loyal friend, someone who meant the world to those closest to him. Out of respect for his family, we kindly ask for privacy as they mourn this tremendous loss. As we navigate the days ahead, we want to share that though we do not know what the future of the New England Society of Paranormal Research will look like without Dan, we do plan to move forward with the events previously scheduled for this year. We believe with our hearts that Dan would have wanted the work to continue, bringing people together, sharing knowledge, and honoring the memory of Ed and Lorraine Warren. We will carry his spirit with us in everything that we do. In Dan's words, in life we leave a piece of ourselves with loved ones and friends on the journey until there are no more pieces to give away. You would think that this is the end, but when you look back at all of the pieces you gave away, those pieces will always be remembered. So I say I will never die. My journey has only begun. I was Facebook friends with Dan. I never had the pleasure of actually meeting him in person at any conventions. Unfortunately, our paths never crossed, but we were Facebook friends. I was friends with him on his personal page as well as the New England Society of Psychic Research, and we interacted quite frequently. In fact, I bought a number of shirts from him because he designed really wonderful shirts, and some of my favorite shirts that are hanging in my closet that I wear frequently actually came from Dan. He was a wonderful person and a great advocate for paranormal research, and he is definitely going to be greatly missed. So first and foremost, of course, my thoughts, my prayers, everything, all of my condolences with his family and his friends and those who loved him dearest. And then, of course, my heart goes out to the paranormal community tonight because we have lost a great advocate, just a wonderful advocate. So I am praying for the repose of his soul, and of course, I pray for his family and his friends and for the paranormal community. And now I do want to talk to those who are fans or who are interested in the paranormal or who love the paranormal, because this has reached like TMZ. This has reached some of the bigger content creators who talk about entertainment news, or also content creators who talk about the paranormal, and I already see it being sensationalized. So I am reaching out to those of you who have already gone to those sites, and I am imploring you. Tragedies happen. They happen all the time to everyday people. People pass away. Fires happen, car accidents happen, and it doesn't always have to do with the paranormal. They happen to people who have nothing to do with the paranormal, who've never been involved in the paranormal, who don't believe in the paranormal. They happen to people who've never seen Annabelle, who've never heard of Annabelle, who've never even watched the movie Annabelle. Please don't sensationalize this. He was a real person with children and a wife, family and friends who are in mourning. Tragedies happen, and it does not mean it has to do with the paranormal. There are people who have worked in the paranormal for decades. Priests who were exorcists, who died in close to 100 years old, that literally worked with demons all their lives. Father Gabriel Almorth, for example, who lived close to 100 years old. And you can't say that he passed away because of being an exorcist at nearly 100 years old. Tragedies happen. Please don't sensationalize this. For the sake of his family, just stop. Just stop. All right? It does the paranormal community no good. It does his family no good. My heart and my prayers to them, to the community, and just stop. Let's not sensationalize tragedies that happen just because the paranormal is tied to it. That's all I ask.